the UI for setting up Azure Synapse link was still the primary way that Microsoft advises that you can find out what the specific data center is or your Dataverse environment. For example, US East 2 or something rather than just the United States that you'd see if you looked at the details, which is important both for setting up some technologies like this and for performance reasons. What Azure Synapse Link basically does at a high level is that it allows you to easily copy some or all of the data from your Dataverse into the data lake, which, again, we'll talk in a second about what those mean. But then in addition to backing it up initially, it will also, in pretty real time, continue to sync those records to the data lake as they change in your Dataverse. The data lake, as many of you are aware, it's basically a secure location to store big amounts of data of whatever kind in a big file, essentially, or a lake. And we can talk later about all the reasons why this is important and what you might want to leverage the data lakes. But yeah, for a lot of reasons, this is a really helpful extra place that you can store data alternatively to the Dataverse or in addition to. So the last piece of the puzzle here in terms of technologies is Synapse. So what Synapse is, it's an extension of, or the outgrowth of what used to be Azure SQL data warehouse. So in the past, there was a need for, they came up with the idea that there's a need beyond just storing data in a database in SQL, which is storing huge amounts of data, building a data warehouse, doing big data analytics on that, and that's how Synapse got started. Now, beyond just being the big data data warehouse, it's additionally grown into what's called the serverless model here, where it can basically parse up all of this black file data that you would dump into the data lake, turn it into these basically virtual or external tables that can, in a nice interface, the way that you interact with the database, go through, read those files, and allow you to perform SQL queries, build SQL views, tables, work procedures, all of that against that data. So, talk about some of the benefits of why we might use Azure Synapse Link. One of them is for performance reasons. There's a lot of functionality that you might want to build, whether this is other integrations, whether it's reports, anything that might be hammering on your data in the system a lot. If we offload that functionality, duplicate it into the data lake, then we're not competing with all of the traffic that's operating in your Power Apps, your Power Automate, all these other your portals, all of these other Power Platform tools that we talked about before that share that same Dataverse together. We've got a copy of the data that we can reference for all of those other purposes, your ETL, your integrations, reporting, data warehousing, things like that. The next piece is data shaping. So we've got the ability to use the ETL tools. We can put in place SQL tables, views to parse it up, or to parse it up. We can read